Be Joyful Church. It is awesome to be with you. We are in verse 8 of 1 Peter. It's only taken us 30 sessions to get here. You can do the math, but it's going to take us a really long time to finish. But I'm excited about it. I'm loving drilling down into the details of what he's trying to say, because there's so much to see in his letter to these persecuted folks. Let me read to you about this and pay particular attention to the first part of verse 8, and we'll go through 9. Though you have not seen him, you love him. Though you do not now see him, you believe and rejoice. You believe in him and rejoice with a joy that is inexpressible and filled with glory, obtaining the outcome of your faith, the salvation of your souls. What Peter's doing at the first part of that, he says, though you haven't seen him, you love him. And though you do not now see him, you believe in him. As Peter's bringing up this, really the elephant in the room. You people are going to go through suffering, and you don't have Jesus to come and just hold you, help you, walk alongside you in that, with a physical presence. You believe and you trust that he is with you by faith. You've even entered into a relationship with him in the first place. You're a Christian by faith. So you haven't seen him, but you know what you've been taught about him, and it has resonated in your hearts. And your eyes have never actually been laid on Jesus himself, but that doesn't mean you haven't seen him or experienced him. We've experienced him. They've experienced him through the information they've gathered from these letters that have been written, from firsthand accounts of people by the Spirit enlightening them and empowering them and us to believe. We've seen Christ in another person, and that's built our faith. You've experienced his presence personally through things that have happened, your own story. So all those things add up to encourage us and drive us forward in our confidence and the faith in something we cannot see. I think it's cool that Peter says you haven't seen him in the past, you don't see him now. And what he doesn't say is that you won't see him in the future. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Throughout everything we've read so far, and even this, he says, you have a hope of a salvation, a hope of seeing Jesus. So there's a present reality of our faith that we can't see him, and there'll be a future confirmed reality where we are with him in physical presence. How have you seen him in the past? How have you experienced him? Just write down some notes. How do you see him now? How do you see Jesus? How are you experiencing him now? And I also wonder, how is it that people can see or experience Jesus through you? Is there a list? Can you make a list? Just how is it they might be seeing him through you? Spend some time thinking about those things. And we'll get back together again. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.